Texas League Baseball is next. And welcome into Thursday Night Baseball here in South Texas. We now take you to the star of the show, my partner in the booth, Jonathan Baker. Well, thank you, Bob. Welcome in, one and all, to this Thursday night live broadcast here in South Texas, in the beautiful town of San Antonio. We're going to say welcome into our pregame show as we're about ready to get underway of the second of the 6-game set. As everybody knows that this game will be tonight 7:05, tomorrow night 7:05, Saturday night at 7:05, Sunday at 7:05, Monday to wrap up the series at 7:05. So this will just be the only week we have our games at 7:05 due to the 4th of July coming up, which is the weekend. Well, so far, San Antonio last night winning their 40th of the season. And it is 40-28 for the San Antonio Missions. Frisco 31-38. They are in last place here in the Texas League South. And gotta say, we're going to talk about the South and North divisions. And Bob, gotta say, San Antonio and Arkansas are the first leadoff two ball clubs in the whole Texas League. So is there anything that you would like to say about that? Well, I gotta say, for a lot of Texas League ball clubs, such as San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers, it's pretty good that these ball clubs, they're hitting the ball, they're getting the base hits, and you know, that's one way in the first half South Division that you get a playoff spot as you get ready to hit the 38th game of the year. If you can win 38, that would be great. But if you can't, well, it wasn't meant to be. If you were down like how it is with Wichita, they're 29-40, along with Northwest Arkansas. Well, I got to say, those two teams in the North Division, they are tied 29 wins apiece, while Arkansas and Tulsa may have a leadoff spot in the North Division. But anyway, I got to say, it's pretty good for right there. But anyway, got to say, it's pretty good. Well, what is going on? We have a deranged fan outside just screaming his head off. Well, boy, and he's making a lot of noise. But anyway, I guess that's how all deranged fans are, because they might be getting pretty excited for baseball tonight. Yeah, I gotta say, for a lot of fans that usually come up our higher point in the story level, because they get up to like the first story, the second story, the third story. Our booth is the third story. Yeah, I gotta say, that's absolutely right. But we can actually hear him right outside the door of our studio room. And gotta say, he's just singing loud and being loud and obnoxious. But anyway, I gotta say, as of this point forward, we're gonna go ahead and bring up the subject about San Antonio and Arkansas. So the first two leadoff ball clubs of the 2023 season, really strong start for the two. Yes, I totally agree with you, John. It is really good that these leadoff ball clubs in the South and North divisions are going pretty good. But as you look at San Antonio being 40-28, Amarillo is 35 even in win and losses. And, you know, Corpus Christi trails just 2 games from Amarillo. They are 33-37. Midland trails a game and a half from Corpus Christi, of 32 and 39. Frisco being in last place with 31 and 38. But you look at the Arkansas Travelers, they're 46 and 24 of the year, so pretty good for the Arkansas Travelers. And so far, Tulsa trails just 6.5 games back of Arkansas. Springfield 34 and 36. Boy, they are slew full as 3 North Division teams are trying to compete in this contest. That is Springfield, Northwest Arkansas, and Wichita, as pretty much 3, 4, 5 in the North Division. Springfield down in third place, Northwest Arkansas in 4, and Wichita down in last place. Well, I got to say, Bob, it is pretty good that everybody trying to get up there. But Arkansas is unstoppable. You know, from the first time that we started a 3-game series as Arkansas went to Corpus Christi and swept the Corpus Christi Hooks out of 3 games. I saw that with my very own eyes. I mean, I thought, whoa, where did that come from? Yeah, I saw the same thing myself when I saw that. And boy, they were winning. They were 9-0, and then all of a sudden they started losing a couple of their ball games, and so far it is going pretty good here tonight. Well, I got to say, Bob, thank you for everything that you've done, and so far, for all of us here, we are continuing our pregame show as the second of 6 games tonight here for the Frisco RoughRiders and the San Antonio Missions. So, gotta say, this whole week, 7:05 our start times through Monday night, July 3rd. And yes, Bob, tell us everything about the fireworks shows that we have coming up. Well, so far we got fireworks shows tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Monday night as we get ready to celebrate the best time and America's birthday, which is always July 4th. It is also the time where we will celebrate those that have served this country for a cause, and that was to make sure that everybody will remain free. I agree, Bob. America will always be free, no matter what the cost is. And, you know, I've had family. I've had my grandpa that served 6 years in the Marines, and my friend out there in the North Division. And where's your friend at now? He's in Tulsa. Oh, he's in Oklahoma. But in a small town community in Muskogee, Oklahoma, just an hour away from Tulsa. And I got to say, he served 6 years in the United States Army. And so far, I've had other family members that served in branches that they were proud of. I got to say, pretty good. You know, I served 30 years in the Army myself. You're a veteran. Yeah, that's pretty good. I also have my cap here. Oh, wow, let me see that. Wow, that is a beautiful cap. Bob, I got to say thank you for your service, man, and it's also my pleasure to call you my friend and my partner in the booth. I mean, we've known each other for 2 years, and I got to say many more years to come if we are together next year through 2030. And got to say, hope for the best that everything turns out pretty good. Yeah, you know it will, John. We just got to hang in there and so far be pretty good. Well, anyway, this has been our pregame show here tonight, and so far, Missions Baseball just a few moments away from starting as we have our 2 pitchers that are coming out. We have Komar Rocker for the Frisco RoughRiders. He'll be on the hill for the Frisco RoughRiders. Aaron Leisure will be the starting assignment for San Antonio as we get things ready to go here this evening. Well, hopefully San Antonio could try to get their 41st of the season. And I got to say, tonight, that could be a great idea right there. So, anyway, we are about ready to get started on this Thursday night on Texas League Baseball. Our proud sponsor, Dr. Pepper, and every drink in our concession stands is $2. So make sure you go out, grab you a nice ice cold Dr. Pepper, courtesy of your San Antonio Missions. So we're back here with the first pitch coming up as we get ready to play our game here this evening. Well, left-hander Aaron Leisure will get the ball from the manager as we are about ready to get things underway here tonight for the Missions. Luis Angel Acuna will get things started for Frisco here tonight. And so far, 3 magic words: let's play ball. And the first pitch is high fly in the air. In right field is Tirso Ornales as he grabs that one for the out. A chance now. Let's give the visiting Frisco RoughRiders the starting lineups so far, Bob. Losing last night on the road, that's a big difference, isn't it?
It sure is, John. When you lose one on the road, you feel the revenge starting to come. And you say to yourself, as the visiting team, tonight these home team crowds are going to lose this one here tonight. And so far, that's what it's going to come down to. If we get base hits and home runs, that's the key goal in baseball games, is to get those and continue along the way through the end of the game. Here is Julio Pablo Martinez as he comes in and he takes one and fouls it off for the count now 1-1. Frisco at San Antonio, Tulsa at Amarillo, Corpus Christi at Midland, Northwest Arkansas at Wichita, Springfield at Arkansas. So pretty good as everybody is underway here this evening on a beautiful Thursday night. All of the Texas League are playing, and gotta say it's pretty nice. Right there to Fernandez. Leisure goes to first, and he gets the second out. And that'll bring up the third batter, Trevor Halver, as he comes in for Frisco. And the pitch. That one down and in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. So far, got fans watching from Frisco, Tulsa, Corpus Christi, Northwest Arkansas, and Springfield. We welcome everybody from wherever they may be. Whether they are home or away, we still welcome them wherever they are. Right fielder Ornales will make the running play out in right center, as that will do for the final out of this top half. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Now head for a bottom half of the first inning, and it is no score through the top half. San Antonio will come to bat. Kumar Rocker, a right-hander out of the RoughRiders bullpen, will get the starting assignment for Frisco, as he is 6'5", 245 pounds, and age 25. Well, the center fielder, Tim Lopes, coming in as he takes one well and inside for a cold strike. It's 0-1. Gotta say, a gorgeous Thursday night. Clear skies, no clouds. And I'm gonna say pretty good. Right there, that one high fly
And out of the zone, and the count now 1-1. That one right there, he went around and swung, and appealed down by the home plate umpire, Jeff Andrews, as that one's taken in for strike 2. That one line drive up to left field, and that gets through for a base hit. Boy, gotta say, the mission's getting started on base hits, and so far the hits are pretty good. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Wander Javier. And that's also going to get down up in left center for a base hit. So 2 back-to-back hits with nobody out. And that's going to bring up the right fielder, Tirso Ornelas. Ornelas coming in. He's got first and second. And he takes one right there and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So far, everybody going at it. And we will go ahead early in this contest to give you some scores in the AA Texas League. First for the South, no score through the top of 1, as bottom of 1 here for Frisco and San Antonio. For Corpus Christi, they're bottom half of the 4th inning. They're at Midland and Franco Park, as Corpus Christi leads the Rockhounds 3-0 there in good old Rocky Town. Boy, top of the 3rd for the Tulsa Drillers at Amarillo, and it is a high-scoring affair. The Sod Poodles lead 4 runs against Tulsa. It is 7-3 in the top of 3. And that's going to be high flying in the air, and that'll go up to the center fielder as he'll make the play for out number 1. Well, a chance now. Let's give the home team starting lineups. And so far, as of last night, winning the first game of the 6-game series, the Mission's 5-3, the final in game 1. Yeah, so far pretty good on that one. It was a fantastic evening as we went through that one last night. First baseman Juan Fernandez will take in a cold strike. It's 0-1. So far for Arkansas, they will lead the Springfield Cardinals in the top half of the 6th inning just by a run. 2-1 the score there at All-American Ballpark of Arkansas. That's going to be line drive, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second, as that will go down an RBI single. And San Antonio will take an early lead of 1-0 in the bottom half of the 1st inning. Here's the hot corner third baseman, Gold Glove winner Lucas Dunn, as he strides in and takes a curveball inside, and the count now 0-1. First and third for the Missions here tonight. San Antonio scores in and run on an RBI single. And so far, so good right there. That one well and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. One. That one high and outside. The count now 2-1. The Northwest Arkansas and Wichita, the Wind Surge will lead the Naturals by the score of 3-1 in the top of the 4th for Northwest Arkansas. They're pretty good right there as everybody coming in. Here's the 2-2. And that's going to be high fly in the air. And boy, a big mistake there, as that'll bring in a couple of runs. Boy, and 2 more runs come in to score for San Antonio on a 2-run triple. And everybody tonight in this ball game will get a courtesy of a Whataburger triple meat cheeseburger of your choice, of a medium fry or onion ring, and the flavored drink of your choice. That is anything. So pretty good right there on the 2-run triple, as center fielder will just bobble it and it'll get right past him. Here's the DH, Grant Little. As he comes in, he takes the ball outside one to count now, 1-0. Beautiful conditions, high 96 degrees. And it is a beautiful day for baseball. That one right there. And another run in to score on an RBI sacrifice. And it is now 4-0 San Antonio. Well, the second baseman, Jackson Merrill, in the 7th spot will come up. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors here for this half inning. And that's going to be high fly right there, up in left field, as that'll get through for a base hit. And that's going to get through for the 2-out double. A Jackson Merrill double equals a double meat cheeseburger coupon as well for everybody that comes out to the Missions game here tonight. And so far so good in that RBI double possibility for Jackson Merrill. Here's left fielder Albert Fabian. Fabian coming in, and he's going to take one right there to the shortstop to first, and they get him easily. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. As we head to the top of the second for Frisco, it is 4-0 San Antonio. First baseman in the 4th spot, Blaine Krim, will lead off the top of the Frisco second, as we're about ready to go in this top half of 2. And that one taken well and inside for a cold strike. It is 0-1. The 0-1. And that one hit to third baseman Dunn. He'll zip line it right to Fernandez, and that's a quick out, number 1. And that'll bring up the 5 batter, Kellen Strom. Strom coming in. And the pitch. And right there and in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. And that one right there up to left center, and now get through for a base hit. So a 1-out single continues this top half of the inning, and that'll also mean a Taco Bell double play comes into effect as well. Right there, slider inside, the count now 0-1 to Sandro Fabian. Here's a pitch. A swing and a miss, and the count now is 0-2. Oh, 1-2. Right there, swing and a miss, and he gets them down. As Aaron Leisure will get his second strikeout here in this ball game on the hill for San Antonio. In the pitch. Right there and in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. Here's Thomas Ajacey as he takes well and in a cold strike, and that's 0-2. The 0-2. And that one hit the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. And he'll zip line it right to Juan Fernandez. And that will do. No runs, no hits, no errors. A 1-2-3, top half of 2. And it's on now to the bottom of the second. San Antonio up by 4. The number 9 batter, the catcher, Michael Cantu, will stride up and about ready to go for the Mission's home half of 2. That one high and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 delivery. And that one high fly in the air. Boy, he blisters that ball. Watch it fly. It's gone. Boy, he just whacked the dirt out of it. Boy, and the home crowd goes nuts. As Albert Fabian rounds the bases, or shall I say Michael Cantu will crush that baseball. But that one was a 100-mile-an-hour exit velocity with a distance of 406 feet. Now new score reads San Antonio 5 over Frisco nothing. That one right there and in for a code strike, gets 0-1. So early going of this ball game, boy, I gotta say that the Missions continue to put runs on the board. And they 5-0 contest, and that's going to be right there, and the count now is 0-2. No 2. And that one is going to be hit, but also well fouled. So with the count now 0-2. Oh and 2. And that one, boy, that first baseman drops it. And easily at first, as Tim Lopes will make a pretty fine run and play, as that will be for a pretty much, I shall say, a fielder's choice on a base hit. So pretty good right there, as the leadoff batter, Tim Lopes, will be at first base. That one right there, up the middle, right to second, and right to first, a double play. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Tirso Ornales. The pitch to him. Now one high fly in the air, and that will go wide of play. So the count now 0-1 to Ornales. Line out in the first, 0 for 1 by the right fielder tonight. And so far tonight, Ornales will be in right to cover the injured Joshua Mears. Mears last week was injured due to a running double against the Midland Rockhounds during Sunday afternoon during last week. Now one high fly in the air, and that one will go out of play and foul. So the count now is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Ornales will foul it off. Foul it off, I shall say.
Well, you're getting a little stuttery here tonight, John.
Yeah, pretty much a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the third batter, Tirso Ornales. And that's going to be high fly in the air. And the left fielder tries to get it, but can't end up getting it. Face down flat. And boy, that's got to be a real nail biter, as that will be a 2-out double. Boy, in this ball game, as we are continuing this one well early in the bottom of the second. And now Frisco will get a pitch reliever. Cody Bradford, 6'4", 197 pounds, and age 25 left-hander, will get the starting assignment for the RoughRiders in relief. That one high and outside, 1 ball, no strikes to Juan Fernandez. 1-for-1 single RBI, no run for the mission's first baseman. Boy, continuing on, bottom half of 2, 5-0 San Antonio in this contest. Now in high fly in the air, up and left center is the center fielder making the play, and he's got it for the out. Well, a run on a hit, no errors, and a man left at second. And now head for the third after our commercial messages, as Caber Rodriguez will lead off the top of the Frisco RoughRider third. It is 5-0 San Antonio.
We're live in 3, 2, 1.
Well, we welcome you back to Texas League Baseball, as we are now 5-0 San Antonio, as ending the second inning. So far, with Caber Rodriguez leading it off in the top of the third inning. Leisure continues his great pitches on the hill for the Missions. That one fouled off. The count now is 0-1, underway of the top of the Frisco third. And that one high fly in the air, and that will go wide of play and foul, so with the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Gets him down, and that will be the first out. Well, looking at a beautiful sky, and so far sun beginning to set on this Thursday night. one more day of the work week, and everybody is finally going to be off and have a best weekend ever as we get to celebrate 4th of July. Fireworks tomorrow night, Saturday, and Monday night as well, as we salute our tip of the caps to America. Also, our veterans who gave us these freedoms. And gotta say to all military, all that serve in uniform, may God bless everybody and God bless America. That one is high fly in the air. Ornelas up close by right center will make the play for out number 2. That'll bring up Luis Angel Acuna as he flied out. In the first, he's 0 for 1. So far, 3 up and 3 down innings will look like for Frisco, as having the first 2 men retired in the top of 3. That one right there and inside for a code strike. It's 0-2. Oh, and 2 delivery, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's another 1-2-3 inning. Boy, and so far make that strikeout number 3 or 4 for Aaron Leisure, as he would go here in this one to the top of 3. No runs on a hit, no errors. The man left. As we go to the bottom of the 3rd, it's 5-0 San Antonio. Lucas Dunn is a 1 for 1 triple RBI and a run. And so far tonight, he is really good in this one. Right there, curveball down and in. 1 ball, no strikes, near the dirt even. The pitch. And that one is going to be high fly in the air. Up in left center is the center fielder. He makes the run and grab. And that is for out number 1. Designated hitter Grant Little, grounded out in RBI, is 0 for 1 here tonight. So far, pretty good here tonight for the DH, and there's going to be a running changeup, and the count now 0-1. The pitch. That one right there. Up is short. And they will not get him, as that will be a ground ball. The fielder's choice on the base hit. And that's going to bring up the number 7 batter, Jackson Merrill. Doubled last time up in the first. He's a 1 for 1 of the evening. Gotta say, pretty good for a lot of San Antonio fans. They're coming out and having a pretty good night for this ball game. 5 runs in to score, 4 in the bottom of 1, 1 in the bottom of 2. That one right there to short. To second for 1. They relay it, and boy howdy, as that will be a running double play, but they'll pull the first baseman off the bag. I don't know if that's going to be called an error, but it will be called a fielder's choice on the base hit. Well, Albert Fabian, the cleanup hitter tonight, grounded out in the first 0 for 1 of the night for the Missions. And that one's going to be high fly in the air in left field. And he hits the wall. Boy, howdy. What a way to end this half inning. So, no runs on 3 base hits and no errors and a man left. As we go now to the top of the 4th, it is still a 5-0 San Antonio ball game. John Scampy and Chris Singleton will be live on Tuesday night, July 4th at Corpus Christi, as we head on IH 38 South to the Corpus Christi Hook Stadium, that is Bayfront Park on the beach. Beautiful stadium, and gotta say it's gonna be pretty fun as we head for the final 6 road series in the first half. That's right there by Fernandez. He will give it to Leisure. Boy, he will get him up at first. And that is for a quick out number 1, as Julio Pablo Martinez will be the first man retired in the Frisco top of the 4th. Here's the third batter, Trevor Halver. As he comes in. And that one hit to Fernandez. Step on the bag and easily 2 away in this half inning. Could see another 1-2-3 inning for Frisco. It's 0 for 1 and a ground out in the second. It's 0 for 1 of the ninth. That one swing and a miss. And the count now is 0-1. Well, low pitch count for San Antonio starting pitcher Aaron Leisure, as he is now at 31 pitches for his time on the hill for the Missions. The pitch. That one right there. Boy, he catch it above his head. Right to first to Fernandez. And that's a easy 1-2-3. Well, we go to the bottom of the 4th. It is still 5-0 Missions. Well, Michael Cantu coming in as we get set for the Missions home half of 4, as Jeff Andrews will initiate a code strike, and the count now 0-1. Cantu last time up, solo home run in the second inning, and is so far the 1 for 1 of the night due to the solo home run. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be high fly in the air. And right and center fielders are running it, trying to catch up to it. And that's going to be a no-out double.
Boy, what a magnificent play, as the Missions now have their potential 6th runner on base in scoring position.
Well, I got to say, Bob, it's getting pretty interesting. Well, in the early goings, let's go ahead and give you our scores. And got to say, Corpus Christi still leads Midland 3-1 in the top of the 6th inning. So 9-5. Amarillo continues to lead against Tulsa in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Center fielder Tim Lopes coming in, a 2-0 count, runner at second. Right there and in for a code strike, and the count now 2-1. Here's a 2-1. And that one's going to be back up the middle, and that's getting through for a base hit. From second, he's coming home, and in to score is the 6th run for San Antonio, as now it is 6-0 Missions. Boy, fantastic hard-hit balls that could give the Missions their 41st of tonight. So, yeah, got to say, Bob, tonight could be their lucky night if they continue onward and press the attack of getting these runs in to score in this one. Shortstop Wander Javier is a 1 for 2 of the night. Gotta say, pretty good in that one. That one outside the count now, 2 balls, no strikes. Still nobody out after the RBI single that brought the 6th runner in from second all the way home. And pretty good right there. That one high fly in the air. And he will jump and grab. Boy, howdy. That's a play that you don't see every day, but we got to look at that again and see where that one was. Boy, he does a belly flop. Trevor Halver, top speed, 17.5 miles an hour, covered 100% of the route efficiency. Gotta say, pretty good on that one. The right fielder, Tirso Ornelas. It's 1 for 2, double in the second. And coming in pretty good here this evening. We're bottom of 4, 6-0 missions. As that's a swing and a miss. The count now is 1-1. And a pitch. And that one's going to be right there. Line drive up in the left center, and that's getting through for a base hit. Boy, a lot of back-to-back base hits in this one, Bob.
Well, I got to say, you look at base hits that can continue this half inning, and surely I tell you, these base hits are really coming in.
And Juan Fernandez coming in as that ball will get down and load up the bases as San Antonio can put this ball out of reach.
And that's if they get fortunate enough to knock in a home run by that hot corner third baseman, Lucas Dunn.
And that's going to be grounded to second. And they will get a double play, and that ends the inning. So a run coming in across the score on 5 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bags loaded. As we now head for the top of the 5th, it is 6-0 San Antonio. Designated hitter Kellen Strom will come in for the RoughRiders. There's the pitch. High fly in the air. Infield fly rule will make it appear, and Michael Cantu will get the first out here in this half inning. So Sandro Fabian will come in as he struck out last time up. Gotta say, tonight is a pretty good night for San Antonio in their quest of their 41st. Fabian coming in, the pitch. And that one is right there, and that'll go out of play. And the count now is 0-1. Going 1. High in the air. In left field, Albert Fabian makes the play, and that is out number 2. Well, for Wichita and Northwest Arkansas, they are 3-1 as Wichita leads the Naturals just by the 2 runs. So far, pretty good on that cherry note there on the porch. 6-0 San Antonio, top of 5 here in good old San Antonio, Texas. Corpus Christi still leads Midland 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning for the Rockhounds. The pitch. Man, that one right there, and that will go out of play and foul, so the count now 0-2. The pitch. And that one continues to be fouled off. Still hanging on at 0-2. Number 7 batter, Thomas Ajaci, coming in. High fly in the air. Fernandez tells everybody to back off as he's got it for a 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors as we now head for the bottom of the 5th. It is 6-0 Missions.
Leading up for San Antonio,
Well, the designated hitter is Grant Little, 1 for 2, single RBI of the night. Well, for Amarillo and Tulsa, boy, I gotta say the Sod Poodles, they are 11-5. 11-5 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Gotta say, pretty good for Amarillo in that one. Well, Grant Little will be the first man out as he gets striked out looking. And that's for out number 1. Jackson Merrill coming in. Second baseman. That one's high fly in the air. In center is the center fielder. He'll make the run and grab. And that's for out number 2. Albert Fabian coming in. Fly out in the 5th inning, I should say. Oh, he grounded out. I think he did. And that's going to be right there to second. And that will do. No runs, no hits, no errors for this half of the inning. As we head for the top of the Frisco 6, Kyber Rodriguez will get us started right after our break in the top of the 6th inning for Frisco. We're back with more Texas League Baseball, courtesy of Dr. Pepper and our proud sponsor. We're live in 3, 2, 1. Well, we welcome you back to Texas League Baseball as we are about ready to start the top of the 6th inning for Frisco here tonight. As Kyber Rodriguez will get us started as we are about ready to go in this half inning. 6-0 San Antonio in the top of 6. As that one is high fly in the air, second baseman Merrill will make the running play, and he's got it for out number 1.
Boy, I gotta say for Frisco, John, I got a question about it.
Yes, what is your question, Bob?
I've been seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings in this ball game, and it sure is making it go a whole lot quicker.
And for the Frisco RoughRiders, boy, I gotta say, they are not really hitting that ball on full throttle here this evening. Here's Matt Watley. He comes in and takes a cold strike in the middle, and the count now 0-2. Well, for Arkansas and Springfield, The Arkansas Travelers lead 3-2, but they're getting threatened in the top half of the 8th inning as Springfield has bases loaded.
Well, that's pretty bad for them in this one.
That one is high fly in the air, and that will go out of play with a count now on 2. That one high in the air. Fernandez leaves his post at first, and that is for out number 2. That will bring up Luis Angel Acuna as he strides in. And the pitch. And right there and in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And that one's going to be line drive up to left center. And that's going to get through for a base hit. And boy, I got to say, a leadoff 2-out double for Luis Angel Acuna. And he'll give Frisco their 2nd hit of the night.
Well, I got to say, it's about time that Frisco shows that they could get this one going.
You know, do you think they could come back in this one?
Well, sure they can. But if they could put the ball right where they want it and get the bat hit, you know, they could get that bat to hit the ball. And so far, if they could whack it over the fence, that'd be pretty good as well.
Is the 0-1, and right there to Dunn as he zip lines it right to Fernandez, and that's an easy out. No runs on a hit, no errors, a man left as we go to the bottom half of 6. 9-1-2 coming in this one. Well, Michael Cantu coming in as last time up he home run. Gotta say that was pretty fantastic when he came up and hit that ball really good. Right there to third as he'll flip it right to first, and that's an easy out. And Cantu is out for the bottom half of the 6th with 1 away. Tim Lopes 3 for 3, 3 singles, RBI, and a run. So far, a beautiful night on hand, as a Thursday night is pretty good here in San Antonio. Now it's going to be high fly in the air, up and left center, and that's going to be first and second. And he's got a 1-out double. Boy, that on the radar gun is 102 miles an hour, as that ball was pretty well smashed up in the left center. Here is Wander Javier as he takes a ball high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 for 3, single and a run for Javier for San Antonio here tonight. The pitch. That one high and inside for a cold strike. It's 1-1. 1 away, bottom half at 6-6-0 San Antonio. And that's going to be hit. But it's going to be first and third now with still just 1 away. Meanwhile, a runner 90 feet away will be the 2nd or 7th run, I shall say, coming in for the San Antonio Missions. And now the right fielder, Tirso Ornelas, coming in as he takes a cold strike, in the count now 0-1. The 0-1. And that's going to be right there, as that will be gloved right to the shortstop, and they'll try to pick off a double play. And that will be a 2nd out. Juan Fernandez is 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI, and a run is a good for 2 for 3. Another night for San Antonio. The pitch. And that one hit to third. They'll force him out at second, and that ends the inning. No runs on a couple of base hits, and no errors. And 2 left as we head for the 7th inning. It's 6-0 San Antonio.
Leading off for Frisco, the left fielder.
Well, left fielder Trevor Hauver coming in as we begin the top half of the Frisco 7th inning. The pitch. And right there in the end, taken for a code strike. It's 0-1. Tonight, if the Missions win this one, this would be the 6th win in a row. And that one hit to Dunn, flipped to Juan Fernandez, and that is for out number 1. Well, Blaine Krim coming in. He's 0 for 2 and 2 ground outs. One, Bob, you were absolutely right about the 3 up, 3 down innings.
Yeah, and how do you figure?
Well, as you look at it, that Frisco has not really been hitting the ball pretty good this evening. I mean, gotta say, only 2 hits allowed for the RoughRiders as they are in this ball game and trail just 6. And right there, strike 3, as that will be for out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kellen Strom.
And that's going to bring in Kellen Strom. Strom coming in. And the pitch in, and the count now is 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now, 0-2. Oh, and 2 delivery. Here's the pitch. And that one high fly in the air, and that will go wide of play. And the count now is 0-2. The pitch. And that one high in the air. Fernandez has it, and boy, he makes the running play, as that will do. Well, 7th inning stretch coming in. And gotta say, it is 6-0 Missions. That one down and in, 1 ball, no strikes, as we're underway of the Missions home half of 7. Nick Snyder and Zach Lytle, 2 right-handers warming up for Frisco here in this evening. Well, new score from the Arkansas Travelers there at All-American Ballpark. Springfield, 4-3, still bases loaded with 2 away. Gotta say, tonight there at All-American, that's a pretty good ball game. Not according to San Antonio and Frisco. That one is hit by the third baseman. Oh my goodness, look at him go as he makes a running stop at third. And boy, that was a really unique fastball play. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Grant Little. And the pitch. And that's going to be line drive up to left field, and that gets through for a base hit. Boy, mile per hour on that exit was 101 miles an hour. Run like crazy if you see a tornado one of these days. Right there to second. And they relay a double play, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit, no errors. And 2 left as we go to the top of the 8th. It is 6-0 San Antonio.
Leading off for Frisco, the right fielder, number
The right fielder is Sandro Fabian. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. So far, 2 hits for Frisco, only 16 for the Missions. And that will be caught for the first out in foul territory by Fernandez. And that'll bring up Thomas Sajasi. Right there and in for a code strike. The count now 0-1. That one inside for a code strike, and the count now 0-2. That one high fly in the air. Albert Fabian in left makes the running grab, and that is for out number 2. Boy, Frisco down to their final 4 outs of this ball game here tonight, and I gotta say, boy, they really need to get something going here tonight. I totally agree. For a lot of fans in Frisco, they sure are getting agitated that the RoughRiders have not preserved any runs whatsoever except the 2 hits. That one's high fly in the air. Tirso Ornelas will make the fast running play in right field, just shy of the line and foul ground territory for the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors for Frisco as we go bottom half of the 8th. It is 6-0 San Antonio. That'll bring up Zach Lytle as he comes in at ERA of a 5.08. And so far, he's got a finesse of pitches as he comes in. Albert Fabian is striding up to the plate now as he takes a code strike, and the count now is 0-1. Gotta say, daylight slowly but surely fading away as we end another day. And gotta say, a good night rest is much needed for all of us. But so far this night is not even over as of yet. Well, Michael Cantu is coming in as he was a home run in the 2nd inning. And that's going to be lifted high in the air. Up in right field as he'll run it down. And that is for out number 1.
Now the center fielder,
Center fielder Tim Lopes is 4 for 4. Double, 3 singles, and RBI of the night for the Missions. Gotta say, it is a good ball game here tonight. And that's going to be up at the right center, and that gets through for a base hit. So 2 back-to-back singles, 1 away in the bottom half of the 8th. 6-0 San Antonio in this half of inning. Frisco down to their final 3 outs to start the 9th. And gotta say, time is running out on them, Bob. I gotta say, if they can't get any runs, then tonight is going to be a night forfeited for the RoughRiders. So far, they had a lot of time to get in and try to preserve some runs. 4,777 tonight in this game. And gotta say, not the best night for a lot of people. It's going to be right there. Tag up from 2nd to 3rd. As that will be corners loaded up on a fly out. Will Tirso Ornelas striding up 2 for 4 double and a single for him here this evening. And the pitch. That one high and inside. And the count now 0-1. Left on base was the RoughRiders. They leave 2. San Antonio leaves 9. And that's going to be high in the air. And that will be caught by the third baseman for the final out. So no runs on a couple of hits, no errors, and 2 left on as we now head for the top of the ninth. It is 6-0 San Antonio. The catcher, Matt Watley, will stride up for Frisco as Aaron Leisure continues his campaign on the hill. Well, Jackson Merrill will come in, and boy, what a tough out number 1 for the RoughRiders as Watley pretty much screwed his bullpen. Well, defining what screwed means, it means that really you're not being a help at all by just popping up the ball and getting a out. Yeah, I know, and that's just really rough around the edges if you look at it. But anyway, no balls, 1 strike, 6-0 San Antonio in this ball game. And win number 41 hangs in the balance. That one right there by Leisure. He'll throw to Fernandez. And they are down to their final out. Boy, and 27 outs is a real pain in the donkey when you look at it. Well, I could define... Well, boy, you do sound like a donkey. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Bob. Here's JP Martinez as he fouls one off. And the count now 0-1. Boy, gotta say, Frisco, no runs on that one. Right there to Javier. And he'll flip it at first. Ball game. 6-0 San Antonio as they will win the 41st of tonight. So what a game for San Antonio as they will take game 2 and they're in a 6-game or 5-game winning streak. Well, tomorrow night our first pitch 7:05 as we get ready for game 3 of the 6-game series. For all of us, we hope that everybody has a great night. Safe travels home. Till we see you again tomorrow for Missions Baseball here in this one. Final score, 6-0 shutout for San Antonio as the Missions had 6 runs on 18 hits, no errors. For Frisco, only 2 hits in the ball game. And gotta say, not a good night as that will be it for this ball game here tonight. So, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.